or a few weeks of discomfort.
Testing, testing. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna restart.
And the
Is everything in place?
almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their purse strings. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif willed it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
No, an aug is not a tool, but my spiky blade arms certainly are, which I don't actually have yet. Spoiler?
Are you coming?
In a second.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Seraph Industries have discovered a way to merge augmentations and humans without needing a drug called neuropazine,
Please, Adam. I'm nervous
which
enough.
modded people need to keep their orgs and body, keep the body from rejecting the orgs. They have to take neuropazine for the rest of their life. But apparently Seraph Industries, and in particular this nice lady here, have discovered a way to work around that.
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets on me about it too. And I thought women were the ones who kept men waiting.
David, this is from Megan. David, I'm scared. What if they ask me where I got the first sample? What if they ask about patient X? Immediately something spooky going on about where she found the research or the information she needed to get the breakthrough.
Hey, stop reading my emails.
Shut up, Megan, I'm reading your emails.
Come on, Slowpoke. Please, Adam. I'm nervous enough.
Mouse feels weird, whatever. Alright, go on, lady.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this place, about Seraph.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neuropeptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms your theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes. Thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
This fucking douchebag.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites every 10 feet.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
0451, of course it is.
Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
The magic number. Emergency! Emergency! I'm just gonna hang out and check out his little office.
Hurry up, Adam. Code is 0451.
Give me your phone.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
It's been a while since I played this. Have you played it yourself? There's a slight stylistic aspect to the graphics that seems to hold up pretty well. I remember it looking good back in the day, but it still looks pretty good, even though it's slightly, yeah, sort of slightly stylized. The character model's not quite up to how good I remember, but not too bad. bad. Whoa. Son of a bitch. I thought that might happen on my first fucking. Oh dear. First contact, just immediately shot in the face. Oh, it did go down real quick there though. Yeah, I played Human Revolution. No, Mankind Divided on the stream years ago now, I guess. Oh, right. See, that's how you do it. I don't remember having too much problem with the controls. I think it's just a matter of me getting my muscle memory, or getting some muscle memory back for it. Basics of moving and cover and all that. I can't imagine. I could imagine it being a bit more of a nightmare on control pad. So did you finish it, or did you give up on it? It's always all about the story in these games. Stupid invisible lady. Oh, what the fuck? Did I put this on like super like difficult or something? Getting shot, getting killed in like 2 shots. Yeah, Mankind Divided is cool. The only... I don't really mind the fact that they basically stuck the whole game in the same city. I think that was kind of neat that you're kind of just like always existing in the same environment. But on the flip side, the variety on this one was a lot nicer. are some really interesting locations and whatnot throughout this one. This is also the director's cut, which includes the DLC, which originally was it's really dumb. It was one of those DLCs where they basically cut it out of the middle of the game. So there's a chunk of the story, like one, I don't know, scene or whatever, or sequence, one level, that they basically cut out of the middle of the game and then sold later on as DLC, as if you were going to go back and replay the entire game with that bit in it, which is dumb. So the director's cut includes that DLC in line with the rest of the game where it's supposed to be, so it like actually makes sense.
shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
Cool intro is cool.
God, how thick was the glass?
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
Cool guy's sunglasses.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
6 months. This can't be just a coincidence.
We hardly know anything yet. What if it's a complete misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding? Yeah, I could see the hostage takers now. Don't take this the wrong way, but everybody up against the wall.
I'm just saying, the only reason people are at the plant tonight is because we've been forced to work so much overtime ever since the first attacks.
Good point. No one was supposed to be there, so maybe it's just a break-in gone bad.
James Osterberg, please report to the Central Testing Center.
My God. Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Oh, wow. I guess you're here about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the... Well,
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
Has my office been moved?
No, sir. You still have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that. Up 2 floors and make a right.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
I don't suppose we moved the helipad, did we?
I don't see how we could have moved it. Oh, you're teasing me. Very funny, Mr. Jensen. Go up the stairs to the 2nd floor, then around the cafeteria to the exit. I think I saw Farida heading there earlier.
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
It's good to be back.
I'm not sure how I feel about this memorial.
What do you mean? The least we can do is remind everyone of the sacrifices our scientists made for this company. For the world, even.
Yeah, it's the reminding part that bothers me. I've been in therapy for months trying to forget that night. Seeing the bodies coming out all burned up like that.
I wasn't there, but I heard it was gruesome.
Megan, Eric, Vasily, the whole team gone in one awful flash. How could this have happened?
The how is not important anymore. We need to honor them by being true to their vision. Show those terrorists that they can't stop us from finishing the job.
I know, but Jensen, isn't it a bit early to toss him back into the trenches?
I hear he's almost fully recovered.
His body accepted augmentations with remarkable ease, but that doesn't mean his mind did. We all know what happened when he was with SWAT.
The Mexican town massacre wasn't his fault.
Then why was he kicked off the force? I'm just saying he's too much of a risk.
I'm standing right here.
I think it was too much of a risk. I mean, it's a miracle he didn't die in that operation.
It looks fine to me.
That's not the point. Those additional implants, the tracking system, and whatever else David put inside him, it was unnecessary. The body can only take so much when it's on life support.
Well, obviously David felt that after the attacks, it was important to have the best possible security. Is someone there?
Hack all the things. Okay.
Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away? Doesn't he remember the last attack?
You can't compare the two. Those guys were obviously military. These ones are just vandals.
vandals with guns and bullets to kill people.
Look, David cares about his people, but he needs to protect his client's interests. Don't worry, I'm sure he's got a plan.
I always thought this was neat, the archway made out of old CRT monitors. So the other thing the director's cut does is it reworks all of the boss fights so that they're not crap and ridiculous. Like just shooting fests against a spongy, tanky enemy when you're spec'd out for sneaking and hacking. So they completely reworked all the boss fights, so no matter which way you're spec'd, you've got a method to complete them. Because the boss fights were the worst part of the game when they first came out. Director's cut is a big improvement.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen. I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican Town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken. Oh, and by the way, Jensen, I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
I don't know what
Where
you're
are
talking
you,
about.
Adam? You don't have time to mess around. Get to the helipad, or something seriously bad is gonna happen.
Okay, I'll come back here and hack everybody's computers another time. I don't think I've got the skills for it anyway. The only other place to go would be my office. Not entirely sure if I should bother. Actually, let's have a quick look, see if there's anything I can quickly grab that might be useful.
Testing Lab 1C. Dr. Sandusky to Testing Lab 1C.
Painkillers, alright. Agents and Mandrake.
Attention, Ted Bruger. Ted Bruger, please report to Conference Room 7. Conference Room 7.
Someone's been stealing the Ropazine.
James Osterberg, please report to the Central Testing Center. James Osterberg to the
Will
Central
Rossellini talk to him in his room code? Okay.
Attention, Ellen Marsfield. There is a package waiting for you at reception. Ellen Marsfield, there is a package waiting for you.
Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now...
It's good seeing Eliza Kassan actually be on the TV, doing her job. Especially how she shows up in Mankind Divided. Oh, cool, yeah, this lady, I forgot about her, she's badass.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you? 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. Are you all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
Bell Tower, Bad Guy Central, yeah, for sure. Well, Eliza
I
isn't
told Farida to put
totally
us down on the
trustworthy.
roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I'm a murdering son of a bitch. I could try and go for the achievement of not killing anybody, but that doesn't sound much fun. Also, I guess, way too late, so let's...
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
Combat rifle or revolver.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Did I raid the vault? I didn't do any of the multiplayer stuff in Mankind Divided. No, yeah. But if you mean the vault in the bank, then yes. It's been a couple of years since I played it though. Been through it like twice, I think. So it's been a while, so I don't remember all the details.
Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant that's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh? You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful.
Cops here in force.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the React team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your intellicams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Oh, son of a bitch, I just accidentally ate my painkillers. Well, I guess I'm going into this mildly high.
Sir, please holster your weapon! About fucking time. You know there are hostages in there, right?
Hey, more painkillers, alright. Okay, let's...
About time you got here.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
I think maybe I should have taken the revolver. If only because I think it's probably going to be relatively easy to get an assault rifle later down the road.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of SWAT. No sign of anyone.
Murder or not murder? Murder or not murder? Murder? Not murder? Murder or not murder? been sitting here long enough now that I know if I get out of cover, he's probably going to turn around immediately. MDK, baby. All right. Well, just so you know, this man's life is on your conscience.
Hey, you all right? Someone's gonna pay.
Come on, buddy.
Who's this? Some fun.
Oh shit. Ah, not enough energy. Ah! Fuck.
Go ahead, stick your head out. Keep running, asshole.
Forgot about the battery system, like the Oh yeah, there you go, my battery recharging. Well, that didn't go quite to plan, but hey. I was kind of hoping to, you know, do some kind of stealth, even if it was murder stealth, but nope. Some random crates of ammo around. I wonder if there's another way in. Ah. I see you are the way in. Hey, you know, the plan worked out. They're dead and I'm not. You are very right. Still though, I was hoping to keep the gunfire down to a minimum. I do like to be quiet, even if it's just down to suppressors and knives. Oh hey, it's that place I was in. Silence sniper rifle? Holy shit. What the fuck was that doing up there? This bad boy. up here.
Bridget, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Resist the machine. We are purity first. Lies are made of steel. The truth is flesh and blood. Any deliberate attempt to change the human body is ethically and morally wrong. Disagree. Strong disagree. Oh, let's go there. God. Oh wow, remote detonation. Remote detonated explosive device, sure. Tranquilizer darts, those are for chumps. Stun gun darts, also for chumps. I remember this double barrel shotgun. Got this guy standing over here. He's got to be the first to go.
Nail him!
Ah!
Go ahead! Stick your head out!
Well, he saw me pretty easy. Again, I'm wondering if I'm on a more higher difficulty setting than I thought. I thought I'd just put it on the old, you know, medium default. Maybe this game is just way harder than I remember it being. Sure, there's got to be some kind of ammo or something around here. Sure, it must have been easy, a way to climb across the top or something cool. I do like stealthing around and getting all the cool, you know, stealth kills and stuff. It's satisfying. These games are fun, but they're not first-person shooters. And when you devolve it to it just being a first-person shooter, it's kind of like, well, could have done that better. Guy talking about Illuminati and shit. It's like, yeah, that's kind of Deus Ex, original Deus Ex. It's all Illuminati stuff.
Keep running, asshole! You should have stayed out of here!
Oh, I guess it must have been nothing.
Nothing. I see you! You're gonna...
Where's my... Where was my takedown when I needed it?
Got no guts. Is that a body? Shit. Someone's gonna pay.
Take that bitch. A fortress of lies is hidden in the heart of America. Area 51. Yada yada yada. What are they hiding? Okay, my health recharged to 100, so I guess that's a thing. Tranquilizer darts, stun gun darts, you can... fuck off. Assume this is back to the... yeah, okay. Looks like a gun turret. I wonder if that's you. Are we cool? Check out this locker room. Assembly line that way. Probably shouldn't do beers, but you know, I did have it on me.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Okay, you can hack the door, or there was that other bit downstairs. God, I'm getting the whole, like, I want to see all the bits. I'm running backwards and forwards, like... Can't make up my mind which way I want to go. Let's see what's down here. Oh, fuck's sake, it's just back there. Alright. Lift it is. Alright, I remember this.
Access granted.
Oh, come on, guys, you didn't have to make such a mess, did you? It's just a dick move. Well, I can change the difficulty levels, that's fine. So yeah, I am on Give Me a Challenge. I think I was anyway. Yeah. Well, either way I am now.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man!
He asked for it. Kept calling me a biggie.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these handle lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Bomb, huh? Head office. So this is the assembly area. Means the hostages should be here somewhere. There is in fact a map, that's handy.
I think it came from around here.
smoothly does it. Oh. Nearly. There's one more than I thought. Don't really need the submachine gun, I don't think. But I could do with carrying the ammo. Shotgun's actually fairly useless, I think, but it looks cool.
Do not use the door! Please, help!
Where are the police?
There's a bomb in here!
Don't kill us!
You activated the bomb!
Do something! Save us!
I don't want to die! Hurry!
Save us!
Oh, just stand there! Hurry! I don't want to die! Oh, just stand there! Hurry! Oh, just stand there! Where's the...
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
And?
Bastards used gas. Poison gas with a time-delayed release.
My God.
And Sanders has a lot to answer for.
Oh, I think I've been muted for a little while. Sucks.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man.
He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot.
No way, no way. I am not going to prison for this.
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man. These Hansa lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Guess maybe I try the old box throwing trick again.
Yo, you didn't hear that? For real?
Apparently that attracted everybody in the room's attention.
I think it came from around here.
You gonna die!
Chicken shit. You gotta scoop the place anyway.
You gonna die, Slick! Anyone see him?
That's all right.
Say bye-bye. Like that. Eat it.
There was a vent right here, wasn't there? goes where I want it to go. Sinners, I hope you die, written on the window. This is like the most roundabout event that's ever existed.
Someone out there.
Stay out of here!
Where's the bomb squad?
Save us! Do something!
Where's the bomb squad?
Oh, just stand there! I don't want to die.
Get us out of here! Do something! Save us! Do something!
Oh, just stand there!
Do something!
I don't want to die.
Get us out of here! Do something!
Access granted. Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Seraph, but don't take too long.
You guys alright?
Listen up. I need you all to stay calm, keep your voices down, and wait here for SWAT. The plant's not clear yet.
Not clear, but those terrorists, they've got my wife.
Your wife?
She's the manager here. Josie Thorpe. They said they needed her to open the administration building. They were looking for evidence of some kind. Please, I haven't seen her since. You have to find her.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please, hurry.
You said they were looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Did they know about the typhoon?
It's a top secret contract. How could they? And we only moved it in a few hours ago. Please, I don't think they expected anyone would be working today. And now that they're backed into a corner, you have to find my wife, please.
What took you so long? Where are the cops, for Christ's sake?
Oh, fucking thank you too. Jesus Christ.
Thank God you showed up. I don't think they were gonna let us go.
See, that's more like it.
That was too close. They were going to kill us.
With poison gas.
You've got to find their leader. He's the key to all of this. You should have heard him whip them up into a frenzy. It was scary.
Is it over? Thank you, God, it's over. I said I'd give up drinking if you got us out of this.
Running around
How'd
the
they
place
even
until
get
everything is
No
secure.
alarms went
So
off or
why don't
anything.
you go ahead and do that so we can get out of here?
What a bitch. That's a body, come closer. Bet if I shoot him in front of the camera, it's going to set off the alarm, right? Jackie.
This shit ain't right. Coming in here to dig up shit is one thing, but to take innocent...
That's... This ain't right, he said. I'll show you what ain't right.
Taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something?
Oh hey, check it out. I had the code for the bomb all along.
For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Weapons dealer at an abandoned gas station. Might be something to remember.
Police are still not saying much about the situation, but still...
Access granted.
I don't know about the hacking. Seems odd. Yeah, it feels weird leaving him alone. But what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me too.
A hacker, you say?
I heard that. Stop messing around.
thought that was a nut shot for a second. Looked like one.
This is the spot, man. Let's go! Actually, fuck it. I drop some of these remote explosives because they're big. Don't see why I need more than 2. Just double checking that there's no silencer I need to find on this map. I know there's only a limited number of them around and I want them all.
Damage upgrade. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't know, I'm keeping hold of the shotgun for now. I've kind of got the room. I'm sort of hoarding, to be honest with you. It's one of those, like, it looks neat. It's all pimped out with, like, engraving and stuff on it. For close encounters, you know? Well, to be honest, I usually run a submachine gun pimped out as a backup weapon on this. Lol, was that for stabbing that poor guy in the back who was just casually rummaging around in the Oh look, there's Praxis. That's an angry turret over there. From Windmill, that's a name that comes up later in the game. Fuck it, who needs a concussion grenade? Not me. I am a murdering motherfucker. Camera. Alright, I wonder how I do augmentations. So I can get dermal armor to make me tougher, cloaking system. I think cybernetic legs, I think they do maybe stealth or speed. I'm going to save this before I accidentally spend my praxis. So if I click this, is it going to tell me what to do? Oh, here we go. Yes, I've got a tree. Silent movement, crazy jump, speed enhancement. Damage reduction, stealth. X-ray vision. What I really want is probably to upgrade my hacking, because I'm all about hacking everything that is hackable. but I'm already at level 2, so I don't know if I'm going to need it quite yet, so I'm just going to save it. Fuck it. I'll make the hard decisions later. Is this turret going to be pissing me? Yep. Ooh. I love it when you get strong enough to just pick up the turrets. You just pick them up and then just point them facing the wall. That's great.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch.
Ooh, nasty. Remote access.
Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
God, maybe I just need to spend this point on bloody inventory space. Because that rifle, that sniper rifle is big and I'm basically never going to use it. I basically never use the hacking software either. I should ditch the shotgun because I'm never going to use that either. Fuck. Hacking software. I'll just rely on my ninja abilities for that. Shit's kicking off.
find something. Something we could show to Pipers. Are you saying we got nothing?
I know, man. I think you really messed up this time.
Motherfucker, how are we gonna get out of this mess?
Well, there's a simple solution to how you get out of this mess, and it involves me stabbing you. God.
I got a meat bag here. Scope it out.
With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second... time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings that scrutinized the company's research.
Don't have much use for vents right now because everybody dead. Oh, it's a lot of computers.
Access granted.
Nothing. Oh, I had the password for that.
Access denied.
Son of a bitch.
Access granted.
Blah 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 blah.
Access denied.
Son of a bitch, even worse than last time.
Access granted.
It's all gonna be garbage. None of this is worth it.
Access granted. Access granted.
Okay, well that was easy that time. Okay, it's bullshit. Because of course it is.
Access granted.
Whole new cart of merchandise if you want to take a look, stop by from Surat.
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Serif's attack dog. You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Hunter! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with AUGs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing. And that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, there's no way I can put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely surrounded and there's nothing I can do. I'm all alone in here.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
You're right. I'm not. One of your kind tricked my brother into manipulating me. And I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve. I'm not wasting any more of my time arguing with you. Out of my way, you freak.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Successfully saved
Adam, what's
hostage.
happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet for Rita on it.
Copy. Jensen out. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
In a different reality, that might not have been the same conversation.
Jensen? You're the guy who was sent in before us? Those hostages owe you a lot. Nice going.
Confidential business proposal. Having consulted with my colleagues and based on the information gathered from the Nigerian Chambers of Commerce, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer the sum of 47,500,000 credits. The more things change, the more they stay the same, huh?
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble. Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen.
I can't believe they made us wait out here while the leader of these assholes got away. Who knows what?
Nice job securing the
How the hell did you let the bastard get away? You dropped the ball.
Sorry, Mr. Thornton. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. SWAT will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
No worries. And actually, I do want a reward. So some cool shit when you find it, you know, give me a discount somewhere, you know, whatever you gotta do.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Let's do this.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in. New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
I am a fucking badass.
You're right. Good. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Sounds like we got covered up.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Thanks, Malik. You're awesome.
I'm just glad it's over. Well, I'm not surprised. You've heard what Taggart's been saying. Okay, take care. I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it that way. Seriously, it used to be that when David talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
What happened is that David made too many promises he couldn't keep. 20 years ago, Detroit was on its last legs, remember? and Seraph Industries promised to pick it back up.
Oh, like one company and one man can do that by himself. They're a bunch of ungrateful hacks, if you ask me.
By these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the General Assembly with David Sarif, united in their cause to find a common ground. Should that day ever come to pass, one cannot help but wonder if millionaire Hugh Darrow, the man whose innovations first propelled augmentation technology to the forefront, will also be present. So far, Mr. Darrow has refused our repeated requests for an interview. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Thanks, Eliza. Informative and neutral as always. What the hell is all this? Oh, shit. Neuropazine, I'm guessing. Yeah, neuropazine. I knew somebody was robbing the neuropazine supplies. Meet me behind the gas station. Don't let me down, please. To Brian Tyndall. Right. That's enough for me tonight, I think. Relatively short. That seems like a good spot to leave it off. It's been nice to get back to this game, actually. It's been a long time since I played it. So, yeah. Maybe it will continue. We'll see. Anyway. That's it. Good night, everybody.